Good evening, good afternoon, I should say, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this afternoon's matchup between your La Salette Lions and the Olympia Spartans. I'm Joseph Mackin here alongside Kevin Quigley, and we'll be bringing you the action today. Kevin, how you doing?
Good. I'm really excited to see what the Lions can do after their stunning victory over University High Illinois. They really just crushed the Illinois by 20 points, so hopefully they can keep that momentum up coming into this game against Olympia.
Absolutely. Olympia, for those of you who don't know, has definitely struggled this season. The Spartans right now are 3-13, the Lions 6-10. So neither team with a phenomenal record, but the Lions, I guess, with a better one. So yeah, Spartans have a kind of a rough start to their year. We could see just in the points by quarter, just kind of what the matchup looks like. Isn't that right?
Right, absolutely. So the Spartans are only averaging 7 points per quarter in the first quarter and 9.3 points in the third quarter. And most surprisingly, they're only they're only averaging 4.5 points in the second quarter. They really are averaging a lot more points in the fourth quarter with 13.5, but even so, they're not really scoring that many points. That might be partly because they are a 2A team, so they do play stiffer competition than the Lions do, who are only 1A. Because even though they have a worse record than the Lions, they do have a higher state ranking, so that's probably just due to the strength of their competition. So maybe they'll be a little bit more experienced playing against better competition, but as far as the stats go, the Lions should come out ahead.
Absolutely, and obviously what you were saying about the better matchups, Olympia is a 2A team, so that's probably another reason why they kind of get the edge on them in the state rankings. So starting for the Lions here tonight, we've got Steven Deister, Joseph Deratola, Joe Martin, Derwin Wilson, and Charles Prather. For Olympia, we have number 24, Chase Litwer, number 11, Sajan Pierce, number 4, Drew O'Donnell, number 23, Ethan Evans, and number 12, Andrew Litwer. Lions get the favorable tip there, and so they're starting the ball here off on offense. Joseph Deratola working on his man. Gets it over to Steven Deister. Steve pump fakes, passes right back out to Joseph Deratola, shoots the three, no good. Good rebound there by Derwin Wilson. Steve able to take it to the basket for the second chance opportunity, and he's able to put the ball in the hoop.
That first possession was kind of a wake-up call for the Lions after their last game because the Olympia defense is very, very tenacious. And they're also a bigger team, which we really didn't see against University, but they were trapping the ball really well, double-teaming the ball handler. Because of the zone defense that they're playing, they're able to really just stop the Lions' offense, but the Lions did get a break and make the bucket for two.
So you see Charles Prather there. He was a little aggressive in trying to get to the ball, and he fouls Olympia, so they got a second chance there. Lions were able to get the ball from them, so here we see the Lions back on the offensive side of the court. Joseph Deratola pump fakes, nice pass to Derwin Wilson. One of the things I have to say that the Lions have definitely been improving, and I saw that especially last game on Tuesday against University High, is just the amount of just ball passing, the precise passes that lead to open looks to the basket, and ultimately more points for the Lions. So Steven Deister misses that one there. Olympia with it now. Number 4, Drew O'Donnell tries to go up there.
Good defense by Derwin Wilson to force the Olympia player to throw up an air ball, and then Charles Prather came away with the rebound, and he was fouled while he was securing the ball. So while that just means that the Lions will take it out of bounds instead of starting up the court, that does already add 1 foul to the foul total for Olympia. With such a really aggressive defense, maybe Olympia will get into foul trouble, which we really haven't seen anybody get into foul trouble, either the Lions or their opponents, in several games. So maybe that'll be a factor tonight.
Steven Deister decides to take the three, no good. Number 11, Sajan Pierce there for the rebound. He brings it up the court. Passes to number 24, Chase Litwiller, and he's going to be called for the charge there.
Really great play by Joseph Deratola. That looked like a much more painful charge than you generally see.
Right. Well, luckily, Joseph Deratola, he's the type of player that really just loves to dive on the floor. I always tease him that he just loves to like live on the floor, basically, because he's wrestling for the ball there all the time. It's like, I don't know, it's just like it doesn't exist. Lions working the ball around the arc now. Derwin gets it over to Steve. Steve to Joe. Joe brings it inside. Pulls up from the side there and gets that one to go his way. So the Lions take the early lead here, 4-0, with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to play here in the first quarter.
Interestingly enough, both of the Lions' 2 scores have come from the same play. They've rotated the ball around the arc, gotten it to the corner, and then the shooter was wide enough to pump fake and then drive in because the defender overplayed and then hit a floater. So maybe that's something that they can really work on because they just haven't gotten a single open shot all game from behind the arc.
Lions very lucky there. Andrew Litwiller missed a pretty wide open shot right underneath the basket, and then the Lions got it stolen from them twice, but they were able to come back down here, and Steve got fouled on the other end, so he'll go to the free throw line.
So far, Olympia's had a couple good chances, but they just so far have not been able to capitalize on anything that's gone their way. The Lions have just definitely have had better fortune with, making the open layups and getting the calls to go their way.
Right. So Olympia here calls a timeout to talk things over. I have to say, if there's one thing that I would be concerned about, just looking back to the University High game on Tuesday for the Lions, it has to be getting back on defense, because the Lions did an incredible job of playing defense against University High when they were just set, right? When the ball was just being brought down the court and they were already set there and ready to go. Problem came when they just weren't getting back down the court fast enough, and that led to a lot of fast break layups or, just mismatches as far as 3-on-2 type situations, all that stuff.
And Olympia definitely looks like the team that will be pursuing the fast break. So that's definitely something that they're going to have to keep in mind, because Olympia is just, even when they're not really on a fast break per se, they're still getting down the court extremely fast.
Excellent defense there by Steven Deister. He's able to poke the ball out of Ethan Evans' hands, and he's able to get it to go off of him out of bounds. So the Lions will get the ball here. Let's see what they can do. Deratola inbounds to Deister. Deister to Martin. Joseph Martin able to draw the foul there off of the Spartans. He takes a hard tumble.
That's that same play again when the offensive player for the Lions in the corner pump fake and then drove in. That's really just where all their looks like coming from, is driving baseline.
Good job by the Lions to kind of recognize that and to keep attacking that weakness. So although he took a hard fall, Joe Martin up and running around again. Ball's going to stay in the Lions' possession. Joseph Deratola wasn't able to get that pass off in time. Inbounds it this time. Jerwin Wilson gets to Steve. Joseph Deratola here, pump fakes, pulls up. No good. Rebound, Charles Prather. And number 11, Sajan Pierce, able to take that one from Charles. Number 45, Owen Alford, drives in and draws the foul. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good as well. So the Spartans finally on the board here. Down by 4 points to the Lions. Let's see if they can attack that baseline again. Seems to be the Spartans' biggest weakness.
I'm really wondering whether Olympia's hustle is going to catch up to them, because the Lions are almost always, in every single game that they play, the better conditioned team, and they're able to outlast their opponents.
Oh, definitely.
And Olympia is really moving hard, so I'm wondering if maybe if they don't have a particularly deep bench, I don't see how they're going to avoid getting tired out unless, you know, they're an equally conditioned team to the Lions. I think that they'll probably tire in the fourth quarter if they keep up playing the way they're playing now.
Definitely. Good roll to the basket there by Charles Prather, able to pick up the easy basket. And like you were saying, the Spartans seem to be a kind of a, I don't know, a heavier set team, stockier you could say. So they're definitely, I mean, they don't seem to be in the same condition as the Lions.
That was a great play by Charles Prather. After making the layup, he got back and was able to draw the charge, giving the ball back to the Lions.
Steve pump fakes here. Gets it over to Joe Martin. Joe attacks that baseline again. Goes up, no good. Charles Prather almost there for the rebound, but Sachin Pierce beats him to it. Nick Olsen tries to get it inside. Excellent job by Steven Deister, stealing the ball from Ethan Evans. Able to get it back in Lions possession. Steve gets it to Joe in the corner. Joe searches, finds Steve again. Good pass there by Steve to Derwin. It's a little too tightly covered, so he passes it back out. Joe's shot rattles in and out, and the Spartans are able to come away with it.
This is a very physical game. Every time that the shot doesn't go in, there's a really big battle for the ball. So that might take a toll on Charles Prather and maybe Derwin Wilson, because we've already seen 2 charges called, and Joe Martin seemed to hurt himself driving to the basket. So hopefully no one does get seriously hurt just in this really physical game.
Steven Deister misses his three-point attempt. One thing I think that I could see coming up here is Steven Deister just sort of taking advantage of Ethan Evans not being an incredible ball handler. You know, we saw him roll to the basket there, but really he hasn't been an incredible ball handler, and Steve's been able to strip it away from him a couple different times. So I could see him taking advantage of that as the game continues.
So far, we haven't really seen any action on the offensive side of the court for Joseph D'Artola. Really, it's all been flowing through either Joe Martin and Steve Deister behind the arc, or Derwin and Charles Prather inside the paint. So hopefully Joe D'Artola can really get something going. And it looks like Eamon Martin's also going to be subbing in. So we'll see who's. Oh, and also Omar Ortiz will be making a return. So he was really a deciding factor in that university game. His presence just brought a lot of positivity and energy to the Lions that they were able to capitalize on. So hopefully he's able to bring that today.
Absolutely. So Owen Alford, number 45, the one that you just saw put that 3 in, he's accounting for 8 of the Spartans' 10 points. So he's definitely the big guy to watch out for here on the Spartans team in this game. I don't even believe that he was a starter. He wasn't. He didn't start the game.
He's also the one that's been covering Joe D'Artola a lot, which is probably contributing to why D'Artola hasn't been able to get anything going on offense. But it looks like Joe Martin and Joe D'Artola were the ones subbed out for the 2 new substitutes.
Omar Ortiz and Eamon Martin in to the game now. Eamon tries to pass to Steve, picked off by the Spartans. Excellent job there to intercept that ball by Derwin Wilson. Lions need to slow it up here. Man, the ball's exchanged hands several times. Omar Ortiz, he's able to draw the foul. Excellent job. We see Spartans just kind of jumping everywhere around Omar, and so we got a hit on him there. Lions will take it out of bounds.
That's 6 fouls for the Spartans so far in only 6.5 minutes of play. So I think that almost unquestionably we'll see the Lions get into the double bonus sometime.
And that could also be kind of an example of what you were talking about, just kind of getting tired.
Mm-hmm. Because if you're playing aggressively like the Spartans and then you make a mistake and you get just that split second behind the player on offense, that's when you're going to foul. So that's where a lot of the fouls we've seen have come, you know, really aggressive play, trying to swap balls, and then just the Lions seeing that, pump faking, and then getting fouled.
Eamon Martin does what he does best, comes into the game and is able to give the Lions a little bit of a morale booster, hits a 3, putting the Lions up by 1. Spartans trying to work it around here. Clock ticking now. We're under a minute left to play here in the first quarter. And number 23, Ethan Evans, is able to take it to the hoop pretty much uncontested. I guess Steve thought that the guys on the block down there would have that covered, but it seemed like they were a little, I don't know, discombobulated, didn't really know what they were doing. So
right, it was really Charles Prather just by himself. He tried to set up and draw the charge, but Ethan Evanson saw that, and so he was able to pull up, and Charles wasn't able to block it. But we just saw a really nice 3 from Steve Deister to put the Lions back in the lead, 14-12. Unfortunately, he fouls the Spartans ball carrier.
So Steven Deister there fouls number 23, Ethan Evans, like you were just saying. But again, I think that's him starting to kind of realize that this guy's not a great ball handler, and so let's take it from him, basically. Ethan Evans, perfect pass to Charles Prather, who gets it back for the Lions. Clock ticking down now. Lions are going to try to get the ball in the hoop one last time. 5 seconds left. 4. Eamon Martin puts up a 3, and he's able to get that one to go at the buzzer.
That was just an insanely clutch play by Eamon Martin. He was so close to the defender. It looked like he tipped the ball, but he was still able to put it in the hoop and not even touch the rim. Olympia right now, their body language is just, they're drooping. No one's smiling. They look really discombobulated, and that's exactly what the Lions needed. And who better to get from Eamon, who's, you know, just such a competent 6th man coming in and hitting those 3s when he needs to.
So good job by Eamon there. You know, in the majority of games that I've watched him play, in fact, maybe like one sticks out in my mind, he hasn't scored more than 2 threes. But this is the earliest I've ever seen him have 2 threes as well, so I guess we'll see. Usually it's kind of spread out. He gets in, and within his first like 2 minutes of playing, he hits one, and then he comes in, you know, maybe, I don't know, late second quarter, early third, and then hits another one. So let's see if he can do some more. On the court for the Lions now, Steven Deister, Derwin Wilson, Charles Prather, Omar Ortiz, and Eamon Martin. I think this is the first time in this game so far that we've seen Ortiz and Steve in at the same time.
No, I think that they were in at the end of that.
They were?
Quarter,
okay.
Yes. They're both definitely very, very skilled at stealing the ball, so having those two as the backcourt is just so potent for the Lions to be able to put so much pressure on the ball.
Yeah, it's great to see Omar back in the game. He's an incredible defender for the Lions, and he's somebody who you can really rely on to get the ball where it needs to be. Attempted there. Andrew Litwiller attempts the 3. And number 24, Chase Litwiller. I guess they're brothers. He's fouled on the floor. Inbound there. Good job by Omar Ortiz to steal the ball away. Steve comes racing down the court, and he's not able to get the layup to go. Man, I mean, if Steve was going to take advantage of Ethan Evans not having the best ball handling skills, then you can bet that Omar certainly will. So number 45, Owen Alford, after we saw him drop a couple 3s in the first quarter, he misses that one pretty badly. So let's hope that was just sort of a phase for him. Looks like he does have some sort of some bandage on his wrist, so I don't know if that's going to affect his shot going forward here. Steve gets the ball stolen from him. Ethan Evans bringing it back down the court again. Tightly guarded by Omar.
I was just watching Omar play defense on him, and it has to be scary.
Yeah.
Just the way that he's down so low and his legs are moving so quickly. There's just so little you can do against him.
How we doing so far? Good. So excellent job by the Lions here so far in the game. I think that it's really crucial having Omar back, because that, to me, that adds a whole nother level of depth to the bench. Just you're able to really circle people in and out. I mean, if you look at the bench right now, I mean, as I'm looking over there, you still got Joe Martin, Eamon Martin, Matthew Romero, those players all on the bench still.
Right, absolutely. That just helps so much, especially in this game. That might be one of the most important factors, is that this team, the Lions are gonna get tired playing defense against them, and even playing offense against them. They just are so physical and so hustling that they require so much energy to be put in to play against them. So just having Omar in is one more player that's solid and could start for the Lions if there wasn't so many talented players on the starting roster.
And I think that eventually we will see Omar start just as time goes on, because right now he's obviously recovering off of that ACL injury. But, as he kind of gets healthier, I think that we'll probably see him start in the game. Joe Deratola here at the top of the key. Finds Steve. Steve off the three-pointer there, no good. And the Spartans come away with the rebound. So Ethan Evans bringing it back up here. Nick Olsen searching for a pass inside to number 12, Andrew Litwiller. And number 5, Nick Olsen lets it fly, no good. I guess it's out on Joseph Deratola, so Olympia ball.
That was interesting. Number 5, Nick Olsen, had a wide open shot, but he was a good maybe foot or 2 feet behind the arc, and he didn't take the time to dribble in and get closer, so then he overshot his 3, and so maybe that was why he missed it, was because he was too far out. But he gets subbed out after that missed 3-pointer.
Ethan Evans double teamed there. Some really good defense by the Lions so far in this game. Quick hands, that's for sure. Joe Martin able to get it up to Joseph Deratola.
The Spartans have done a good job so far this game, this quarter, because they had 6 fouls in the first quarter, but so far we've played 3.5 minutes in the second quarter and they've yet to foul. It's probably because the coach reinforced it to them that, if one more foul means that the Lions will be going to the line for bonus free throws. So but I don't think that the Lions have really been able to capitalize on if the Spartans are playing defense any less aggressively, because they still haven't scored this quarter, fouls or no fouls.
Absolutely. All good points there. Omar Ortiz circles it kind of around, and the passing continues. Lions trying to get a look to the basket here. Joseph Deratola goes up for the 3, no good. Charles Prather rebound back out to him. Passes over, Joe Martin with it at the elbow. Over to Joseph Deratola again, and man, this is starting to get painful to watch. Just ball just getting passed and passed and passed. And Joe Martin's going to travel.
I did not really see that. If anything, I saw maybe
a foul.
Yeah,
on
I saw
Joe.
the Spartan defender put his arm out. It wasn't necessarily something that you could easily call a foul.
Yeah.
It was borderline, but I didn't really see where he traveled.
Yeah, neither did I. Ethan Evans over to number 4, Drew O'Donnell. Charles Prather rebounds here for the Lions, and Joseph Deratola will be taking it back up the length of the court. We're going to have a foul there called on the Spartans. Omar Ortiz. Nice job drawing that one. So Omar here at the free throw line. Let's see how he does.
They're going to give him 2 free throws because it was a foul on his shot, but that is the 7th foul, which puts the Lions into the bonus. Augustin Blood into the game for Charles Prather, who hasn't seen a sub all game so far, so definitely coach wanted to give Charles Prather a breather with all the hard work that he's been doing down low.
Yeah, seriously. Good job by Gus down there, sort of disrupting it. Joseph Deratola trying to set something up here. Derwin Wilson gets it to Joseph Martin in the corner. Joe over to Derwin. Lions passing the ball around again. Seems like that Spartan defense has really just started to get more aggressive. And I don't know what it is, but the Lions just sort of haven't been taking it into the hoop as much. Out of bounds on the Spartans, it'll be Lions ball. And number 10, Steven Deister, comes back into the game for number 5, Omar Ortiz. Eamon Martin also coming in for number 24, Joseph Deratola. Steven Deister, let's see what he can do here. The Lions have had no luck so far this quarter, putting the ball in the hoop. It's going to take some cutting. It's going to take some good passes here to get something working.
And I think also part of the reason why the Lions can't get anything started is because Gus Blood is in for Charles Prather. He's just so much less experienced than Charles Prather, and it just doesn't look like he's quite sure of what to do as far as screening and cutting goes.
Right.
So because he's not able to make nearly as big an impact down low as Prather, Lions aren't able to get as much stuff started.
Excellent job by Eamon Martin there to keep the ball in bounds. The Spartans are able to come away with it, bringing it back down the other end of the floor. Number 11, Sajan Pierce, goes flying to the basket, and he's fouled. Number 11, Sajan Pierce, his first free throw is good. Second free throw is good as well. So the Lions, only have a 3-point lead here. This is sort of what we saw, though, against University High as well. We just saw the Illinois come within about 4 points or so, and then the Lions were able to pull back out again. So let's hope that happens in this game.
Right, the Lions haven't scored all quarter, which is very interesting. I don't really know what it was that the Spartans have changed, but maybe it's just the Lions are getting tired and their shots are, not that much off, but they are off, and they haven't been able to get anything to go so far this game.
So Ethan Evans misses his trip to the basket. Sorry. Lions able to recover here, so they're back on offense. Derwin cuts inside out to Eamon Martin. Eamon's shot is up and no good. And number 11, Sajan Pierce, drives in. And I believe that's number 11, Joseph Martin, who's going to be called there for the blocking foul. First shot is good.
I think that the Lions just really need to get out of this quarter because nothing's working for them. They need a break. They need halftime. And, we have a little over a minute left in this second half.
Yeah, there definitely, there are going to be some adjustments that have to be made at halftime in response to the Spartans' defense because it's really just been pummeling the Lions so far here in the second quarter. So let's see if the Lions can put it in the hoop before halftime and kind of stretch this lead out a little more, right? They're only up by 1 point right now.
And it's not even like Olympia's done very much as far as the scoreboard goes because they've only scored 4 points. It's just their impact has definitely been keeping the Lions from scoring, even if that means not scoring as much themselves.
Steve misses his 3. Charles Prather gets the rebound. Probably should have gone up with that one. Steve sees a lane, takes it in, no good. Man, just nothing falling here for the Lions. Ethan Evans recovers there. And number 45, Owen Alford, he's able to put that one up and in. So the Spartans back on top here, 19-17. Let's really hope that the Lions can get something going their way here before halftime.
But Eamon Martin steps out of bounds with a little over 1.5 seconds left. So I doubt Olympia will be able to get anything going and score, but
no good there. So going into halftime, the Lions came out pretty promising, but going into halftime, it's going to be tough to break that Spartan defense. So there are definitely some adjustments that have to be made. Something interesting to see here is just the way that the Spartans kind of operate. They increase in points every quarter. So they average 6.7 in the first, 7.3 in the second, 11.3 in the third, and then 12 in the fourth. So every time, continually getting better. Whereas the Lions, they digress until the fourth quarter. So they go down until the fourth quarter, and then they come back up again a little bit. So let's hope the Lions can kind of get things figured out here during halftime, learn what the best way to approach this new Spartan defense is, and let's hope the coaches can kind of make some changes, shifting some things up here, and get things going and rolling again in the third quarter. I'm Joseph Mackin here with Kevin Quigley, and we'll be signing off until halftime. We'll bring you, till the end of halftime, we'll bring you some important stats. Thank you for watching. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of action here in the Salette Lions versus Olympia Spartans game. I'm Joseph Mackin here with Kevin Quigley, and we'll be bringing you the second half of action. So, for the Lions here, your leading scorer, Steven Deister, with 7 points. Although, honestly, I believe all of those were scored in the first quarter. We haven't really seen explosion from the Lions at all because they haven't scored at all in the second quarter. It's been kind of painful to watch, and they gave up that pretty decent lead that they had at the end of the first quarter to the Spartans. For the Spartans here, Owen Alford is the leading scorer. He's number 45, the one who you've probably seen hit a couple threes. He has 11 points. So the Spartans sort of outdoing the Lions here because the Lions just have not figured out how to break that Spartan defense. We'll see what adjustments the coaches have made at halftime. See if Coach Bazia has any good stuff to offer us, right? Any good solutions, plans? Yep, biggest key here for the second half is certainly going to be scoring. The Lions need to figure out how to score.
And even if you wouldn't know it from the scoring totals, one of the most important players so far this game has definitely been number 5, Omar Ortiz, because he's just been so tenacious on D and done so much, even just passing-wise and dribbling. Even if he hasn't scored yet, he has been a very, very important part of the Lions' game so far.
Yep. So just starting out here, although the Lions haven't scored yet, I can already see that they've sort of, they've kind of loosened up the court to where they can flow a little more easier. You know what I mean? A little easier. As where before it was more like, like a rock. Now it's more like jelly. You can kind of move through things. It's my analogy. Anyway, Lions, let's hope that they can put the ball in the hoop just because of that, because they're able to cut to the basket, and let's hope that they can block Olympia out here on defense. Number 11, Sajan Pierce, hits the 3. Excellent job there. Charles Prather able to catch and turn. So the Lions down by 3 here. Let's see if they can block this out again. Again, Pierce with another 3. They're going to have to find a way to guard that a little bit better. Ethan Evans deflects that one there. And an excellent charge there taken by Joseph Deratola. Number 4, Drew O'Donnell, not very happy with that call.
If it wasn't for that charge, I think that we definitely would have seen Coach Spezia call a timeout for the Lions, just because it was back-to-back threes, and if the Spartans had made a layup too, that would have just been devastating, and he probably would have stopped play so that he could talk it over and give them a chance to calm down.
So let's hope that the Lions can do something here on offense.
It looks like Olympia's switched from a zone defense to a man defense, which might be good for the Lions.
I think it is.
I think that just the offense that the Lions play against the man defense just works so much better than their offense against the zone defense. So that might be why we've seen scoring so far in the first couple minutes of the second half that we hadn't seen since the first quarter. Yep,
so fortunate switch up there for the Lions. Joseph Martin able to drive that one in and score. Ethan Evans loses it a little bit there. Pierce thought he was going to take that one. Steve needs to do a better job of protecting the basketball. He was kind of not really paying attention there, and number 12, Andrew Litwiller, came up behind him and stole it. Number 45, Owen Alford, into the game here. Lions definitely need to D up here. Good job by Derwin Wilson getting in the way of that pass. Good pass by number 24, Chase Litwiller, to Ethan Evans, who's able to pick up the easy basket. Good pass to Charles Prather there. He goes up and he draws the foul. So he'll go to the line here. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. So the Lions down by 5 points here. They're going to have to kind of get this Spartan offense under control here. Good rebound there. Now, again, Steve's going to have to be careful. He had it stolen from him last time. Jerome Wilson brings it up there. Oh, man, so close.
Something that the Lions need to work on is their free throw shooting, because when Omar was in earlier in the game, he had two free throws and he missed them both, and then Charles Prather just missed one. So that's 3 points that would have, and that would have cut the lead of the Spartans to that would now be 4 now that they just scored that last basket. So they really just need to do that, especially with the Spartans who have been fouling a lot. They have to make their free throws. That's very crucial.
Lions need to start tiring the Spartans down again. Joe Martin, clutch jumper there. Puts the Lions within 5. Still haven't seen Omar debut so far in the second half.
Besides Prather's one free throw, the only points this half have come from Joe Martin on basically identical plays. He drove in and shot a jumper from the elbow on the left side.
Sajin Pierce just absolutely exploding here in the second half. Lions again, they're going to really have to get this Olympia offense under control if they want to come out of this game with a win. Joe Martin drives in, gets it to Derwin Wilson. Steven Deister wide open for a 3, takes it, no good. Rebound, Spartans. Evans bringing it back up the court here. Charles Prather down there after that play, so the Lions will bring it in here to talk things over. So I believe that Olympia gave the ball to the Lions. Is that how that works?
No, I think that it was, I'm not really sure what happened exactly. It looked like it was just, play didn't stop until the Lions had already brought the ball up court. Like it looked like it deflected off of Prather, and then the Lions got it, and then they stopped for an injury timeout.
Okay. Owen Alford brings it down there. Excellent job by the Lions to keep it in bounds. Wide open. Eamon Martin gets it tampered with. Joe D'Artola under the basket. He's going to be called for a travel. He's kind of got like the lost look on his face. Like that. What kind of a call was that? Mm-hmm. He's not very happy. He was kind of swarmed and almost like jumped on, so of course he's going to travel. Number 45, Owen Alford, down on the ground there holding his leg.
If Owen Alford has to leave the game because of injury, that could be a big well, not even a momentum swing, just a swing overall in the Lions' favor because he's been a very potent scorer so far. He has 11 points on the game, and he's not putting any weight on his leg, so I don't know if we'll see him back in this game.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's injured, that's for sure. Nothing little either.
So Olympia will have the ball now the injured player has been helped off the court. The Lions are in a full court press, so they just implemented that, and we'll see how that works. But Olympia was able to break the press relatively easy.
Joe Martin bringing the ball back here for the Lions after the Lions were able to steal it there. Joe Martin, I guess, points to his shoe that it's untied, and so they pause the play. Deflected out of bounds off the Spartans. Lions will retain possession. They're going to have to figure out how to score here. I don't know if it's really dawned on anybody yet, but it's under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Yeah, they need to start scoring too. Eamon Martin, bad choice. That was a poor choice there to shoot that shot. Lions able to come away with the rebound after number 11, Sajan Pierce, misses his three. Steven Deister pulls up from about the free throw line. Excellent play. Lions down by 5 points now. They really started to need to, they need to get on a roll here. We still haven't seen Omar Ortiz in. If I was Coach Spezia, that's probably what I'd be doing right now to stop this Olympia offense.
Even with all the momentum really on Olympia's side and the Lions unable to score, they're still within 5. Olympia hasn't really pulled away at all. I think their biggest lead has been 7 points.
Yep.
So there's still plenty of hope for the Lions, and if they can just fix their problems on offense, they should be able to get back in.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully all it's going to take is just a kind of a swing in momentum from one thing to another, for the Lions. And I think that should hopefully put the game out of reach. No, I'm hoping.
And that might be Omar Ortiz getting subbed in right now for Eamon Martin.
Number 11, Sajan Pierce, made his first free throw, and he completes his second as well. Clock ticking down here, 50 seconds or so left to go here in the third quarter. The Lions down by 7 points yet again. Olympia's largest lead of the game. Steven Deister pump fake, tries to cut down there on the baseline, and he's fouled. Another thing that the Lions should Olympia should probably be looking out for. I mean, they had a lot of fouls early, in the first half. So I'm wondering how many of their players are near foul trouble right now. Steven Deister gets it again, pulls up from about the same spot and makes it again. Lions back down again by 5 points. Man, that was the wrong guy to leave open. Number 11, Sajan Pierce, he came out firing. at the beginning of the second half. Luckily, the Lions are able to escape that one. That one kind of rolled in and out. Olympia steals the ball, and Sage Pierce goes flying to the basket. Steve gets off a last-second desperation shot, and the time expires. So at the end of the third quarter, the Lions are down 35-28 to the Olympia Spartans. So 1 quarter remaining here in the game. Let's see what the Lions can do. Down by 7 points, and they've been down, by 5 to 7 points, kind of this whole third quarter, really. And so it's going to take a momentum shift to get the Lions back, kind of going and flowing in action again.
The Lions just look tired right now. They don't really look like they're able to go out and compete at full strength, which is understandable. It's the first quarter, but maybe some subs need to be brought in besides just Omar. They did bring in Eamon Martin earlier in the third quarter, but he wasn't able to get anything going.
Yep. Ethan Evans pump fakes. Olympia swinging the ball around. They missed the three, but they're able to come away with the rebound. And luckily enough for them, number 24, Chase Litwiller, he misses the layup there. Lions swinging it around again. Steve, same spot, no good. Olympia bringing it back down the other way. Picked off by Derwin Wilson. Excellent job there defensively by the Lions. But defense isn't going to cut it. They need to start putting the ball in the hoop. Joe Deratola shoots the three there. There was some contact on his hand for sure. I think he was probably looking for that, and Olympia's going to take a timeout here. So, Kevin, if you're Coach Spazio, what are you telling this team right now?
I don't know, because I haven't really seen anything that the Lions are necessarily doing wrong, except for the fact that they're not able to score. Their offense seems to be moving the ball around, but I think that the players are just being so tightly guarded that there's nothing that they can do. I'm not really sure what there is that they can do, because they're moving, they're passing, and it just looks like they're just, that much too slow, 1 second too slow. Just a little bit not quick enough for this Olympia team to really be able to get open looks.
That's true, but you say they haven't been, I haven't seen anything wrong, except for that they haven't been able to score. Obviously, that's a big deal, so they're going to have to pick that up here after the timeout. My question is, what did the Olympia coach see he didn't like, that he called the timeout?
One thing that the Lions were doing earlier in the game, but they haven't been able to do as well, is get offensive rebounds. They have been going up and contesting, but Olympia's just able to come down with it almost once every missed shot. So Olympia's really getting at least 2, sometimes 3 shots almost every single possession.
So Charles Prather is called for the blocking foul there. Number 24, Chase Litwiller, extends the Spartans to their largest lead of the game so far. And he's going to make his second free throw as well.
Deister, and Wilson able to gather his own rebound after that missed shot.
Joe Martin pump fakes. Lions having some trouble penetrating here. Steven Deister hits the three, and that is exactly what the Lions need right now.
That wasn't even an easy shot. That was a relatively deep three.
Yeah, that was. And it was decently contested. Steven Deister ties up the ball there. So jump ball is called. And it'll be Lions ball. So good job there. Good play by Steve to tie the ball up. And this is where they're going to need to get that momentum back in their favor again. Steve shoots the three, no good. Charles Prather there for the rebound. Tries to get it off of number 24, Chase Litwiller.
Steve Deister is just doing so much right now. He made the three, he got the steal, and right there he was just inches away from picking off that pass. He did pick it off, but he just hit it out of bounds and wasn't able to gather it up.
I mean, he's been a little quiet for the second and third quarter. And so I think he's making up for that right now.
Steve called for the reaching foul, which will give Olympia the ball right about midcourt.
No good there. Number 11, Sajan Pierce shoots that one, no good. Salette bringing it back down the other way. Derwin to Steve. Steve searching for a pass. The Crazies cheering on Steve. Lions down by 6 right now.
Salette needs to stay calm because they're only down by 6 and they have almost 5 full minutes to play. So just 2 threes and, in 2 possessions can put them back at a tie. So there's a lot that they can still do.
Good job there by Omar to retain that one. Steve shoots the three. Oh, man, in and out. And we've got another jump ball. So it'll be going down the other direction, Olympia ball. Steve tried to steal that one away there from Ethan Evans, and Lions able to get it back. And a foul is going to be called there. Got a foul there on number 23, Ethan Evans. Joe Martin, a little mad there just after the call. I think he's been kind of saying that that's been happening all game long, and that it's kind of about time that he's gotten that call. So just over 4 minutes left to play here in the game. The Lions are on sort of a run. And the timeout's going to be called here by the Lions. Is that right? Coach Bizek call it? Okay. I'm a little confused why he called that. I mean, they kind of had the momentum going for them.
Looks like number 23 for Olympia has 4 fouls, so he's really in foul trouble. If the Lions can just draw one more foul, he could be out of the game. And he's been such a potent scorer so far. And
he has.
On defense as well, even on offense, Steve has had a little bit of trouble containing him because Steve has overplayed a couple times going for the steal because he's been able to get the steal, but when he doesn't, then number 23 can generally drive into the lane and score.
Gracie's cheering that they want a 3-pointer right now. I wouldn't mind one. Steven Deister pulls up right there, no good. Olympia comes away with the rebound. Ethan Evans here, he's going to have to be careful. Like you said, he's got 4 fouls. I believe number 12, Andrew Litwiller, with the ball right now. He's got 3. So those early fouls in the first half from Olympia are going to come back to bite them here in the last few minutes. Number 5, Nick Olsen, pulls up there and gets that one to go. So Lions down by 7 points now. They're going to have to get something working here on offense. Just under 3 minutes left to play. Let's see what they can come up with. Charles Prather sets and pulls up. Excellent play there by Charles Prather. I see him in the gym practicing those shots all the time. So finally paying off here on the court. Lions down by 6 points. Good job there by Charles Prather, playing some incredible defense against number 24, Chase Litwiller. Lions starting to bring that defensive pressure. I mean, clock's starting to tick down now. Minute 55 left to play.
Timeout call by Olympia's coach.
So here, right, we got a minute 52 seconds left to play. Lions down 39-33, so 6 points. I mean, still definitely a winnable game, but at the rate that they're going right now, I wouldn't say so, just because they really haven't been able to put the ball in the hoop very much so far in the fourth quarter. Definitely not, nearly as much as they should be doing. Otherwise, they'd be winning right now.
They also aren't able to score very quickly, so with such little time left, they're going to really have to be able to either get a steal on defense or get the rebound. They cannot give up any more offensive rebounds because that's just going to take up time that they don't have right now.
Yep, and Olympia definitely does a good job of passing the ball around, and so draining the clock down is not going to be a problem. Good play by Steven Deister, who's able to tip that one out of bounds. It'll remain Olympia ball. Good job by Joe Martin disrupting that one there. And we're gonna have a foul called there on Derwin Wilson.
That's Derwin's third. No one else so far has more than 2, so I don't think we'll see anybody get into foul trouble as the game winds down.
Derwin was not looking to foul there. Got a foul called there on Joe Martin. And number 23, Ethan Evans, will head to the free throw line. Free throw no good. Olympia looking to set something up again, right? Clock running down.
Olympia probably doesn't necessarily want to take a shot because they know that they can do a very good job of containing the Lions' offense. So I doubt they'll try and give the ball away, and they'll just probably try and pass to wind the clock down.
Yep. Steven Deister's going to be called for the foul.
The Lions really need to get the offensive rebound because the last time they fouled and the Spartans had free throws, they just gave the ball back to the Spartans. So if they are going to foul, they're going to need to capitalize on it by taking the ball back.
So the game now more than a 2-possession game. Number 5, Nick Olsen, hits his second free throw as well. Let's see what the Salette Lions can bring here. They're going to have to start to get something going. Joe Deratola shoots the 3, no good. Rebounded by Olympia. Clock winding down now. 52 seconds left to play here in the game. And we're going to have a foul called on number 11, Joseph Martin.
Joe Martin's not 4 fouls and Steve Deister's at 3, so Joe Martin cannot foul anymore. He'll be out of the game. So if the Lions do want to foul to get possession back, they're going to have to rely on someone else besides Joe or Steve.
Lions bringing it back down the other way. Joe Martin goes underneath, and he's going to get fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line.
If he can make these 2 free throws, he'll put the game back into a two-possession game. And Omar Ortiz is coming into the game, so that should really help being able to take the ball away from Olympia.
First free throw is good. These are free throws that the Lions cannot afford to miss.
Omar Ortiz comes in for Charles Prather, so it looks like the Lions will sacrifice height for scrappiness.
Second free throw is good as well. So Lions down by 6 points now, right? 2 threes. If you think about it like that, 44.8 seconds left remaining here in the game. Thank you so much to all those in the comment section thanking the broadcasters and cheering on the Lions. We appreciate all the love that we get very much. It's great to see so many people watching the game on the outside. So, I mean, this timeout here is pretty important for the Lions. They've got a lot of stuff to go over, and really, I mean, every second is, crucial here. They're going to need to score quickly. They're going to need to, well, first they're going to have to stop Olympia, steal the ball, whatever they need to do, get that ball back. They cannot let them score. They have to play some phenomenal defense, and then they got to bring it back down the other way and score at least twice, right? 2 threes, or, I mean, they could settle for the 2 as well.
Right, I think that Coach Spezia might want Salette to focus on stealing the ball instead of trying to get a rebound now that there's no big man in.
Yep.
So we'll see what the Lions can do with about 40 seconds left to play.
Excellent trapping there by the Lions. Again, Olympia, it doesn't really look like they're interested in scoring the ball. They're just interested in passing it and draining down the clock. Foul called there on Omar Ortiz. I don't know if he was looking to commit that foul. I don't think so. Number 5, Nick Olsen at the line. First free throw is good. Lions down by 7 now. Second free throw is good as well. So the Lions really going to have to haul here if they want to come away. Got a foul here called on number 23, Ethan Evans. That'll be his 5th of the game, I believe. So that definitely changes things up a little bit. Number 23, Ethan Evans, he's been a pretty big scorer as well as a very big defender here for Olympia. So with him out of the game, I guess we'll see what that looks like. Omar Ortiz draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Now remember, like we were saying, last game, he missed both his free throws. So let's see here. I mean, I saw him warming up before the game practicing. He looked like he was pretty good. First one is good. Both teams are in the bonus now. Second one is good as well. And we got a timeout called here by La Salette. La Salette down by 6 points. And number 23, Ethan Evans, a key part to Olympia's defense as well as offense, out of the game here. So I guess we'll see how this shift affects the Lions in the remaining 24 seconds of this game.
The Lions really might be able to capitalize on, now that Ethan Evans is out of the game, there's going to be a new point guard carrying the ball up the court, so maybe Steve or Omar will be able to steal it and turn it into a quick breakaway layup. But even so, they're still going to have to do that a number of times to overcome the deficit with only 24 seconds left to play.
Absolutely, stealing here is going to be key and very important.
Nice steal by Omar.
Oh, no good on the putback there. Steven Deister shoots the three, no good. Rebounded again by the Lions.
And a push called on Olympia, so Ortiz will be going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Only 11.9 seconds remaining here in the game. First one is good,
but the referee calls no good on the shot. He calls a free throw violation on Jody Artola, so the free throw won't count, and it's going to be Olympia's ball.
Lions still down by 6 points with really not enough time remaining to do anything substantial here. Joe Martin fouls, and I believe that'll be his 5th of the game.
Right, so he's going to be leaving the game after that foul.
So Joseph Martin coming out of the game here. He'll have his brother Eamon Martin fill in for him.
Jump ball called, and the possession arrows in the Lions' favor, so Salette will get the ball for what might be their final possession with only 9.5 seconds left to play. Steve taking it down the court, passes to Eamon.
Shot no good. Lions rebound, final shot up and away, no good. And time expires. So the Lions with a disappointing loss here tonight after a very good and a very good win last game on Tuesday against University High. So a disappointing game here, and really a game that the Lions probably should have won. The Spartans going into this game here were only 3-13. Not a great record. Now again, they are Division II, so obviously kind of a different level of play that they're used to rather than the Lions. But again, a game that the Lions really should have won, a matchup they should have won. So disappointing to see that happen. The Lions have a lot to learn here from this loss, especially how to break the defensive pressure from teams like that.
Right.
You know, I mean, we saw the Spartans apply a great amount of defensive pressure to the Lions, and they really just, weren't able to respond well to it, weren't able to cut in, that type of thing. So Obviously, a lot of stuff to be learned here from the Lions. They're hopeful going into the rest of the season. Be sure to tune in to the Milford game on the 18th. I believe that's the Tuesday, right?
Yes.
The 18th of January, Tuesday the 18th, against Milford. And that'll be at Milford at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So make sure to tune in there. Until then, I'm Joseph Mackin here with Kevin Quigley signing off. Thank you so much for watching.